ஒரு காராகவும் இந்த கார் இருக்கிறது என்பதும் முக்கியமான ஒரு விடயம்.
Well, thank you. There you go. That's the car we've been talking about. Well, what a car it is. Look at that. This what we used to see in tracks overseas, and for the very first time we are seeing this in Sri Lanka, and aren't we proud about it? That's the Red Bull show car on display. Well, thanks to Infinity Red Bull Racing Team. Well, they have managed to bring this car down, and they have displayed this car down in Gaul and now in Colombo. The driver is one of the youngest. That's Daniel Ricciardo, who is going to be driving next year in the Formula races along with Sebastian Vettel. So it's going to be a challenging assignment for him. But I would say this is the luckiest lad, the chosen one, I would say. Farzan?
And like many others in Formula One, he also got his start in karting. So one of the things that we in Sri Lanka have available to us now as well is a good karting league and a facility for karting. So we might see a future Sri Lankan in F1. Who knows?
Sri Lanka Insurance Life Suba Patum Jatika Shishatwa Vyapruti Sri Lanka Insurance Vetin.
This car can do 0 to 100 within less than, in fact, 4 seconds. Wow, that's quite powerful. What we've been saying about this, there are over 15 buttons in the dial of the driver's steering wheel. Normally you do get these buttons on the side, because you can't have it anywhere else because of the space problem, and also the driver can't reach out. So everything is installed in the driver's steering wheel. So you get 15 buttons, and one of those buttons allows him to pump a drink into a drinking tube in his helmet. Well, Farzan has to tell why he has to have a drink while he's driving.
Whilst on the run, say at a race, depending on the area, say one of the examples we've been given was Malaysia, but I can also think of say Abu Dhabi as well. The temperatures inside the cabin can get over 50 degrees. So it takes a lot out of the driver, dehydrates them, so they have to be properly hydrated. And something else important to the driver is fitness. They go through a rigorous fitness program to survive the hour plus long race that they have to go through. So these guys are, the drivers themselves are at the peak of their, fitness levels. So the car and the driver all makes the biggest difference. And for the first time again, I say, what a view. Breathless.
It is breathless, absolutely breathless. In 2013, that is this year, this car has been to many places. Top Gear Festival in Sydney, which was driven by Mark Webber in March, and also Top Gear Festival in Durban with Antonio Felix da Costa in June, and again in July, Goodwood Festival of Speed with Sebastian Buemi, and Gamma Racing Day in Netherlands, Netherlands with David Coulthard, former F1 driver, in August, and also in Roadshow Luxembourg with David Coulthard. Well, we have also driven this car. In fact, Red Bull Racing Team has also driven this car at most rounds of the World Series by Renault, that is in August from Moscow, and Red Bull Ring, and also now you get to see this in Colombo. And Farzan, I can't wait myself to go and drive my car on this track where a Formula One car was driven.
Make sure you are a bit careful though. We do have a lot of people on the road, so
well, yeah, but then again, thanks to our traffic regulations and the traffic arrangement, rather, I would say, Colombo is less congested now when it comes to roads. It's much better. You can drive peacefully home. And going back to this car, look at that! What a beauty!
Red Bull F1 Infinity රථය මම හිතන්නේ ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ ප්‍රථම වතාවට මෙවැනි රථයක් දැක ගැනීමට ලැබෙන්නේ විශේෂයෙන්ම මොටර් රථ ධාවන තරග උසව පිළිබඳ උනන්දුව දක්වන ක්‍රීඩා ලෝකීන්ට මේ තා වැදගත් ඔහුගේ යම් කිසියම් ආකාරයේ දක්ෂතාවයන් දැක ගැනීමට විශේෂයෙන් ඩැනියල් රිකාඩෝ අද මේ තරග ඉසව් සඳහාම කොළඹ නයිට් රේසස් සඳහාම පැමිණ තිබෙන ක්‍රීඩකයා ලබන වසරේදී ඔහු රෙඩ් බුල් ඉන්ෆිනිටි කණ්ඩායමට එකතු වීමට නියමිතව සිටින ක්‍රීඩකයෙක් එම නැත්නම් කරුවෙක් හැටියට විශේෂයෙන්ම මේ ශබ්දය පවා මේ රටේ ශබ්දය පවා මම හිතන්නේ අපට අමුතු ශබ්දයක්. ඒ එකම මේ රටය ළඟින් යන විට දැනෙන සුවඳ විශේෂයෙන්ම ඉන්ධන දහනයේදී දැනෙන සුවඳ පවා වෙනස්. දැන් ඔහු කිසියම් දක්ෂතාවයන් පෙන්වන ආකාරය දක්න ලැබෙන්න පැමිණ සිටින පිරිසට අතිවිශාල ජනකායක් මේ වන රැස් සිටවා මේ තරගයේ නැත්නම් මේ ඉසව්ව විශේෂයෙන්ම ඔවුන්ට වඩා අමතක නොවන ඉසව්වක් වනවට ඇති. ඒකම මේ අනුව මේ රථය විශේෂයෙන්ම ප්‍රදර්ශනාත්මක අවස්ථාවක් අප දකින්නේ. මේ F1 කාරක නැත්නම් ෆෝමියුලා 1 රථයක් දැක ගැනීමට හැකියාව ලැබීම අතවසම් ශ්‍රී ලංකා විශේෂයෙන්ම මෝටර රථ ධාවන ඉසව් පිළිබඳ උනන්දුව දක්වන ක්‍රීඩා ලෝලීන්ට ඉතාමත්ම සදා අමතක නොවන දවසක් වනවාට කිසිම සැකයක් නැහැ. ඔහු කිසියම් ආකාරයක ධාවන පතේ රථය කරකෝමින් කිසියම් ආකාරයකින් පැමිණෙන පිරිසට ඉන්ධනයක් ලබා දීමට ගන්නා උත්සාහයක් අප දකින්නේ. මේ ඇත්ත වශයෙන්ම මේ සියලුම පැමිණ සිටින ප්‍රේක්ෂකයන් ඉතාමත්ම අමන්දානන්දයට පත් කරන අවස්ථාවක් හැටියට සටහන් කරන්නට පුළුවන්. විශේෂයෙන්ම මෙවැනි ෆෝමියුලා 1 රථයක් ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ ප්‍රථම වරට ධාවන පතයක ෆෝමියුලා 1 ධාවන පතයක් නොවුණා වුණත් මෙවැනි ධාවන පතයක මෙවැනි රථයක් එළවීමට නැත්නම් ධාවනයේ යෙදවීමට ඔහු එකඟ වීම පිළිබඳවත් අප සතුටු විය යුතුයි. එය අතවසම ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ ක්‍රීඩා ලෝලීන්ට ඔහු ලබා දෙන තිළිණයක් හැටියට අපට සලකන්නට පුළුවන් ඩැනියල් රිකාඩෝ.
Definitely, what a moment for the Sri Lankan fans, F1 fans, or maybe motor racing fans, or if not, if you are a sporting fan and if you're just following Formula 1, there you go. Doing his donuts right in front of Galadari.
You know, Clifford, I think in regular F1, you're not allowed to do donuts like this. So, best he gets it out of the system now.
Well, you can't blame him. Like, he's got a new toy and he's going to drive this next year. So he just want to try that out. So this is the first time Daniel Ricciardo, in fact, doing a public appearance for Red Bull team. So that is all happening here in Sri Lanka once again. So this is something unique. Colombo Night Race is definitely a unique event, and definitely this car, I'm just looking at it and you can just feel that beat, and that is something that you don't get to see every day.
The car is definitely all power, and something we have to remember is this is not a show car of any sort. This is the actual winning race, championship winning car of 2011.
Definitely, it's a record-breaking car. Well, 2010, in fact, that was a championship year, and this is the car that they defended the championship in 2011. And well, yeah, what a car and what a driver he is. And well, the luckiest guy got chosen to represent Team Red Bull in Formula 1 for next year, and that is Daniel Ricciardo, who will be driving along with Sebastian Vettel in 2014 Formula Championships. Well, there you go. Proud lad, had a good run, played with his toy, showed some skills, and he's going to be on your screens next year, racing in different circuits around the world for his team, Red Bull. Well, special moments. Well, there you go. Just a spin there. Oh, how beautiful, nice and shiny, well maintained. Well, they have a good team on there. Person, you're talking about their pit crew.
Yes, the pit crew is responsible for all the way the car goes, looks, and
well, this is what we've been saying. You're not supposed to do this in F1.
No, you're not. You get a 20,000.
Look at that spin. Look at that.
I believe
showing off.
I believe his teammate Vettel just did get himself a fine for doing the same thing. But you know what? He's champion. So